Good evening, everyone. Kalla here. Welcome to my live stream. Glad you could make it today. So, third and final part of the Harveston Sledathon here in Twisted Wonderland is what we're doing today. Last time, our group was doing some training after having eaten a bunch of stuff in the market. And then we bumped into some familiar people. That's about where we were, right? And hello Nick, how are you doing? Let's jump into Hearty Traditions. Some very familiar people. I'm also doing fine. I mean, I'm a little tired, but besides that. Oh! Hey! It's you all from Royal Sword Academy. What? Yep, that's us. We live on the other side of Mount Morn. My name's Dominic. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Grum, and you'd better not look down on me just because I'm small. I'm Hop, and I'm here to have fun. Hello, Heike, how you doing? Hey, I'm Shelpy. Name's Snick. Nice to meet you. I'm, Timmy. Oh gosh, this is embarrassing. What was my name again? Come on, Toby. You could at least try to remember your own name. Hello. I'm Ethel from Nightraven College. Timid Timmy, yes. This is Idia, Jade, Sebek, Grim, and Kalla. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Kalla. Hey there. Happy to meet ya. Wait, why are we introducing ourselves again? So there's 7 of you. What are Royal Sword Academy students doing all the way out here? We're racing in the Mount Morn Sledathon. We heard you get good luck if you win it. You came here for such a vaguely defined prize. You must be in sore need of some luck. Not at all. We're totally fine and wouldn't dream of asking for more. It's just... we want to share some luck with everyone else. Huh? That's right. We want everyone in the world to be happier. That's why we're here. Oh, that's so cute. What? If winning one lousy race could make the whole world happy, then all our problems would be solved already. You're not wrong. We know we can't make everyone happy by ourselves. But if those close to us can be happier, like Neige, then when other people see us smile, it'll lift their spirits. That's how we want to share it. I know it sounds a little greedy, but it's what all 7 of us want. Yeah, being happy rules! Huh? Could you get two different groups of people? On the one side, sickly sweet Royal Sword Academy students, and on the other side, these guys. What a load of hot garbage. Racing for world happiness? Do they even hear themselves? What goody two-shoes? That sounds so fake. I've heard of doing your good deed for the day, but this is ridiculous. They're speaking modestly, but they look quite confident in their abilities. Ugh, who do they think they are? Just hearing that speech was enough to turn my stomach. Yeah, we got that from your earlier reply. He must be highly peeved if he's speaking without his tablet. These guys are going down. You all entering the race too? Oh, yeah, we're a team of 4. Idia, Jade, Sebek, and myself. Oh, I see. I got worried when the staff told us that last year's champions had to drop out due to an injury. I hope it's nothing too serious. It felt wrong for us to have fun while the champion team was stuck sitting out a race. But if you all are racing too, I'm sure it'll be loads of fun. The whole place is so festive, and the townsfolk seem like they'll enjoy it too. Yes, yes, Sir Bob. Now I'm feeling more motivated. This is great. You sound rather confident in yourselves. Surely you don't think you can outrace us. You bet your britches we can. I wouldn't presume anything about who's going to win, but I'll definitely give it my all. Yeah, all of us will. Good team! You think that was a convincing sneeze? That was a cutesy pretend sneeze. On that note, we're gonna get in a little more sledding practice. Ah, you're practicing here? Would you mind if we stuck around and watched? Okay, fair. Some people probably do sneeze like that. My real sneezes are definitely not quite that cute. Oh gosh, it'll be so nerve-wracking having that Raven College students watch us. Sledding noises. Phew. Okay guys, we're gonna head out now. It was nice hanging out. Where are we going again? I told you before, we have reservations at a hotel in the next town over. We'd better hurry or we'll miss the next bus. Bye everyone. What did I just witness? Their sledding was absurdly fast. I'm floored too, they're really good. Dude, talk about meta-defining. That was a whole boatload of characters with broken stats. And they had flawless teamwork. This is quite the conundrum. You think you guys stand a chance? You'd have it in the bag if I were competing, but as it stands, you might be toast. Excuse me, there is no way we're letting Royal Sword Academy beat us. We're winning this thing! Right, I'll keep practicing and learn every facet of plush sledding. Yeah, seriously, it's like beating a bad game. Sometimes you gotta get that cred, lol. Agreed. We wouldn't hear the end of it from the others at school if we lost to Royal Sword Academy. You can do it, guys. Thanks. Hearing that gives us a boost. Come on, guys. Let's do this. I mean, they've got to remember not to practice too late. Just gotta sleep properly. Alright. Give me 10 full speed dashes! Mush! Hip and turn, right! T! And now turn left! Oh! Louder! Your magic's never gonna reach the plushies like that! Do you want to be Royal Sword Academy or not? We shall prevail! We're in it to win it. Yeah? You can do better than that, Idia! Use that diaphragm! Yep. Oh, I miss you, Ortho. Hope you're doing okay. Your brother's in a hot mess over here. Lastly, 10 more full speed dashes. Mush! Alright. I hardly even noticed the sun setting. It's completely dark out now. We were so absorbed in sledding, we must have missed it. Idiot? Idiot, you okay, dude? Speak, man! Quit flapping your lips like a fish! Was that a training regimen? Or did we wrong you in some way? My HP's dropped so low it's in the negative. Good thing plush sledding uses magic. That's the only reason I'm standing right now, and I can barely do that. This is not my thing, I can't do this anymore. Grousing already, pathetic. Well, your plush sledding's definitely improved leaps and bounds. The special training's already paying off. Felder, you think you were going a little hard there. Was I? You were truly passionate in your guidance. I wasn't expecting you to be the hot-blooded archetype. I guess the idea of losing to Royal Sword Academy was so galling I kicked into high gear. I can empathize with that. Oh yeah, upbeat, sparkly, insanely popular. It's like they were tailor-made to get under my skin. I lose to no one, period. Tomorrow I will merge victorious. Which means more training is in order. Let's pick this back up, Ebel. Sebek. Sleep. Sleep is important. I agree in spirit, but we should really make sure that we're well rested for tomorrow. Besides, the temperature drops like a rock when it gets dark. It gets even colder? I vote for sleeping in a nice soft bed. That certainly has an appeal. It seems prudent to go to bed early tonight. Great work out there today. No, there isn't a today in there. Great work out there, guys.
I'm starving.
Just hold on a little longer, Grim. The townsfolk are actually having a welcome party in our honour. Ooh.
Really? And there's gonna be tons of food there, right?
Well, sure. My grandma and the others should be setting everything up at the assembly hall.
Sweet, let's get a move on then.
Good idea, I'm getting hungry myself. I'm also rather peckish. A meal sounds delightful.
Your granny might be scary, but she's got a good side.
Yeah, she can get kind of scary when it comes to the Sledathon. Oh, crud! I forgot to do the thing she told me to do. What's that? We need a team name. We need to submit one by the end of the day or we can't enter the race. I mean, we could just be Team NRC. That's easy, right? I'm not good at team names. That sounds extremely important.
Your granny's gonna have some words for you.
No kidding. We'd better pick something before we go back to the hall. What would be a fitting name? Could we just use this team name from Sledding Over Heels? What was it? The girls called themselves Beauties Sleeping. That's not gonna work in here. I veto that. It doesn't jibe with my image at all. Seriously? Well, personally, I'd veto any name that did vibe with your image. How about the Mountain Lovers Sled Team? That's just your brand.
I got this, guys. Grim and the Minions. Bam! Done.
Grim, you're not even on the team! Nothing good's coming to mind.
Now you're ignoring me.
It's not going to be easy for us to reach an agreement, huh? What to do? Just call yourselves Team NLC, it's easy. Or the poison apples.
Oh, something smells yummy over there. I gotta check it out.
Grim, wait, slow down. Grim, Sevek, where are you going? We need to stay together. Guys, we gotta figure out something or we can't enter the race. How do we want to resolve this? Wait, it's just Idia and Kalla? Where'd the others go? That way? Are you serious? Sheesh, talk about short attention spans. Oh well, at least they won't be hard to find in this town. Oh, look at the fire! Oh, it looks so nice in the daytime. It looks even better at night. With the lights on and the fire. I love it. I love it. Ah, we're back in Cocoa Market. They've got a fire going in the fire pit. It's delightfully warm. And the lanterns add a colourful layer of illumination. How festive this all is. Yeah, it's definitely some nice backgrounds, right?
There's even more food stalls than before. They all look amazing.
Then let us enjoy a pre-party appetizer. I'll partake as well. Wouldn't want to be the odd one out after all.
Hey, what's that? I've never seen it before.
They're pouring some sort of batter into a cast iron pan with round moulds, then working the batter into a ball as it cooks.
Takoyaki?
Sounds like a takoyaki pan to me. But, it might not necessarily be octopus. That would be takoyaki, I believe. Grilled octopus balls. I've had it before. Okay, so it is takoyaki. They get drizzled in a savoury sauce and a relatively light fare. They're also Floyd's favourite food. I've never heard of such a thing. Only one way to find out how they taste, though. I shall have some. Have you had takoyaki before, Nick? I haven't actually had a chance to try it. I'm pretty sure I'd like it. But I've never actually had any. Here y'all go. Get them while they're hot. But not too hot. Because if there's anything... But, like, the only thing I know about takoyaki is it will burn your mouth. Oh, you had it at a Comic-Con. I had karaage at a Comic-Con once. And I've had onigiri a few times, actually. You've never had an onigiri? I quite like onigiri. I've actually made onigiri myself. It's fairly simple. Seems dry? Yeah, I guess. But I'm usually drinking something when I eat anyway, so... We'll do just that.
Hey, wait a minute. This is really sweet.
So it's not takoyaki. Jade, what part of this constitutes a savoury snack? There isn't even any octopus in it. That's odd. I knew we'd find you here. Also, how did these guys not figure out it was going to be sweet just by smelling it? I mean, really. I had a feeling you'd come to Cocoa Market, what with all that talk about being hungry. You can't just wander off like that. We didn't wander off. You simply lost sight of us. No, Sebek. You wandered off. Left the group. Disappeared. This is on you. Now you want to bedazzle takoyaki. I can't decide if that is if that constitutes cannibalism or not.
Hey, Apple, what gives? This takoyaki ain't got no octopus in it.
What are you talking about? Those are pancake balls. Ah yes, the other thing I am aware of that gets cooked in the exact same sort of pans. It's a flour batter cooked into round balls with jam on top. Oh, I see. I mistook what they were because they looked so similar.
It threw me off at first, but I'm digging the crispy outside, fluffy inside combo.
Fun fact, octopi eat their own tentacles. What? Well, today I learned. I had a hankering for something sweet after all that exercise. This is just the ticket. A dessert that looks like takoyaki. That would certainly catch Floyd by surprise. I should try to observe the vendor and memorize how they're made. It's pancake batter, Jade. It's not difficult. It's just a different kind of batter. Because the takoyaki is also batter. The more you don't want to know. Yep. No, I know how to make them. I cook them up all the time when I've had a late night craving for something sweet. After all, stores don't stay open late in these parts. I'll give you the recipe later. Thank you kindly, Ethel. But now we need to hustle over to the assembly hall. The townsfolk are waiting for us. Right, let's hurry and... What's this? They're selling it here? What is it? Excuse me, could I have a bowl of that soup? What's gotten into you, Jade? I just said we needed to get a move on. This is important. It's one of the main reasons I came to Harveston. Whoa, I've never seen Jade so amped before. Talk about a rare spawn.
Is the soup that good?
Oh, yes, you won't find it anywhere else. I've always wanted to try some.
Then I'll have some too.
Likewise. You guys. Here you go. And now the moment I've been waiting for. Ah, a rich flavour with a lovely mountain aroma. Everything I dreamed of. This is a soup made with, like, mountain forage plants, isn't it?
Soup-tastic.
It's delicious. I notice there are thin slivers of something in it. What manner of soup is this? It's a soup made from a real rare variety of mushroom. They look pretty strange. See, there's a whole one right there.
Let me see. Whoa, that's one funky fungi. It's like a mix of red and brown.
It's also exceedingly wrinkly and shaped like a human ear. Ah, it's one of those. Pretty sure I've seen pictures of a mushroom. So, what is it, Woodia? Is that the name?
It's so gross I can barely look at it.
You're just wolfing it down, huh, Jade? Most places don't use this mushroom for cooking. It's one of our traditional foods, but it's a real finicky ingredient. Only experts can cook with it at all. So basically it's jank. I've always wanted to try a soup with this mushroom. This is a dream come true. Wow, I never knew that about you.
I'll eat anything as long as it tastes good.
Yeah, and a lot more things taste good to you than taste good to anyone else, Grim. Woody, I would fit that description. Hey! Sometimes I remember things. Why do I remember that? I'm not even a mushroom person. There is random trivia in my brain. Okay, no more food. We don't want to fill up before the welcome party.
But I'm still hungry. Now you want me to wait?
Grim, we literally just have to walk over there.
You know, those apple lanterns are looking mighty tasty.
I'm sure they're not edible, Grim. You said the same thing this afternoon. Oh, yeah, speaking of lanterns. I need one for my sled. I bet there are some good ones here. Don't you already have one? It broke during practice. Well, you did mention the Sledathon runs overnight. Yeah, and it's real important to have a light when you're sledding in the dark. Not to mention being able to see your teammates' lanterns is reassuring. Oh, that stall's got some. I'll just pop by real quick. Howdy, folks! If you're looking for apple lanterns, you've come to the right place. I note these are different from the ones hanging in the square. They're much larger than real apples, for one thing. They're practically the size of a human head. Yes, they wouldn't do much good lighting the way if they were apple-sized. What are they made out of? Glass. You light a fire inside and the whole thing glows. The decorations on it are quite elaborate. Sure are. These are all handmade and no two are exactly alike. They use magic to make them, so they're much less brittle than regular glass. They get real bright too. So if you have trouble seeing when it's dark during the race, just gather around this lamp. Yeah, I was wondering if it was paper. But then I sort of looked at it again and I was like, actually maybe it's sort of a stained glass type construction. Very well, it shall be our guiding light, as it were. Now I want one. I mean, I do. It'd make a real nice souvenir. Good pick, Kalla. And look gorgeous hanging in your room. Come on, we'll buy them together. Excuse me, could I get 2 lamps, please? Here y'all go. What a fine souvenir, Kalla. Just hope it might be good for my garden. I do occasionally look in like the outdoor lights section, particularly this time of year in my local supermarkets. There's like a whole section for basically lights for your garden. But I mostly just look in it to get lights for camping. I like hanging solar-powered LED stuff off my tent. It's really pretty. I mean, I go camping every year. Like 1 weekend a year. nice. With friends. It's a great thing to remember the Sledathon by. I hope you'll think of Harveston when you look at it back at school. It's our duty to ensure the memories we make tomorrow are of our victory. Right, let's make this a race to remember. Okay, let's get back to the assembly hall.
We're finally back.
Want to make another wish at the well on our way in? We could wish to win. Or rather, proclaim our coming victory.
I say we do it.
It's certainly a nice thought. I can practically see the salty looks on their faces when they lose. With friends, Heike. Okay, here goes. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna win this race.
I'm gonna chow down on local grub.
Hey, we're in sync this time. Other than Grim and his appetite.
I always put food first.
You're nothing if not consistent, Grim.
Yep.
Grim will eat all the things. Is it just you or does Ethel's clothing look the oldest in design? I mean, his is made by his grandma, right? As opposed to the other ones that were made by someone else. We're back, Grandma.
It's about time, you rotten apples. Y'all better have been practicing or you'll go to bed without any supper.
Yep, we absolutely were. You'd never guess they were beginners now. We're ready to win this race. Oh, look at you boys all confident. Well now. Been putting the old nose to the grindstone, huh? Glad to hear it.
Granny went from mad to glad in no time flat.
She's real sweet and caring, Sledathon aside. By the way, did you settle on the team name, Ethel? She's about to be mad at us again. Oh no, I forgot.
What in Sam Hill?
I told you this was important as pruning an apple orchard. Sorry, Grandma. We'll pick something right now. Quick, Kalla, got any suggestions? Well, I guess neither of these work for the Team NLC that I was suggesting. Something with a Harveston theme? I guess nothing says Harveston like apples. I've got it! How about we base our team name on the apple lantern on my sled? It could be our symbol during the race. The apple lanterns! I like the sound of that. Oh, what? Is that really the best you could come up with? Yes, it's not bad, but it could stand to sound more imposing. How about the fearsome apple lanterns? No, Sevek! We could improve it even more by going with the fearsome mountain-loving apple lanterns. Okay, I take it all back. Let's just stick with Ethel's suggestion. Great, then that settles it. Thanks for the help, Kalla. Grandma, we're going to be the apple lanterns. Is that right? Okay then, I'll put that down as your name. Now, are you boys going to stand here freezing all night, or come in already? We're coming. Hey! Do I smell what I think I smell? I don't know, what do you think you smell, Apple? Well, hot dog! We've got barbecue! And a whole load of other stuff, too! Of course! We wouldn't dream of skimping on your welcome party. Thank you, I'm honoured. Okay, time to go to Chowtown. Yes, I can hardly wait to sit down. Yikes! Do welcome parties normally have so many people? Unfortunately, yes, idiot. You must be tired after your practice, so eat up and recharge all that energy. We could only throw together a modest little party, but I hope you enjoy it. Cheers! Cheers! Sweet! I can't remember the last time I got to eat barbecue without having to worry about being all dainty about it. Ah, yes. I cannot imagine Pomfiore students eating barbecue. Most of the stuff that gets cooked on a barbecue, there is not a dainty way of eating it. Right? Time to dig in! Belle's rather excited. Do you love barbecue that much? Oh, I like it as much as the next person. Hey, check out that big cake! It's quite the beautiful centerpiece for this feast. Yeah, it is. Man, look at the decoration on that. Let me cut you all some slices. The icing and fruit decorations are very well done. Alright, here y'all go. Take me, baby! Oh, wait, that ain't sweet at all. I mean, I was looking at it and going, because savoury cakes do also exist. I thought it had icing on it, but this is mayonnaise and sour cream? It looked like a sponge cake, but it's actually just regular bread with vegetables between the slices, not fruit. No. Nope. Nope. Do not want. Hello, Haunter. How you doing? And it's topped with shrimp, deviled eggs, olives, apples, and salmon slices arranged in a rose shape. It's like a salad. I mean, that sounds okay. I'm mostly noping at the mayonnaise, honestly. I'm only a mayonnaise fan in certain contexts, and that specific context is tuna mayonnaise. Large quantities of mayonnaise are a nope. It's called sandwich cake. They're a must-have at any party around here.
It sure ain't what I was expecting. But man, is it good.
You hate mayonnaise, Heike? As I said, I can only deal with it in certain situations. It's got to be like mixed with something, and then it's fine. But just like mayonnaise on its own is a no. You're a mayo with fries person, are you, Nick? I mean, that's fine. I'm more of a ketchup with fries person. Yeah, see, I seem to remember when I seem to remember seeing in France this sauce that was just called frites sauce, which was basically just mayonnaise. Just so, you know, just chip sauce. And if I'm getting, like, chips from a chip shop, I actually don't even tend to get salt on them most of the time. Just plain chips are also good. Oh, okay. Frites sauce is sweeter, is it? I didn't try it, so... I just thought it was amusing that it was like, this is specifically a sauce for chips. If fries are chips in Europe, what are potato chips? They're called... Well, I can only talk for the UK here, where fries are chips. That what you call potato chips over there in America, we call crisps. Peanut sauce. Yeah, I'm also gonna go with a nope on that one. Here, warm yourselves with some of this soup. The fish and veggies have been stewing in a big old pot on the fireplace. It should be perfect to eat now. So that was what was in the pot over the fire. Nice. You use a fireplace. Fascinating. We've got central heating and heaters, but lots of houses have a fireplace for extra heat.
The fairies manage the fireplaces here too?
Fairies? Oh, you mean like the ones in the school cafeteria? Nah, we just burn the wood ourselves. It'd be hard to get fairies to tend our fires way out here in the sticks. Besides, we've got no shortage of wood. It's a handy way to dispose of all the limbs we prune during harvest time. Do you often cook in a fireplace in lieu of a stove? We always have a fire going in the wintertime, so we tend to cook stews in the fireplace. Yeah, because you might as well, if you're using it for heat as well, right? Might as well use it for cooking at the same time. It's a holdover from the old days when gas was harder to come by. With a slow, steady fire, you can get your ingredients nice and tender. And consequently, make the entire house smell real nice. I assume. Just on the basis that that's what my slow cooker does when I'm cooking a stew. Yeah, I've never cooked in a fireplace before either. I feel like I would probably burn myself on something. Just sit back and savor the warmth. This is outstanding! The flavour from the vegetables and fish has seeped into the soup, giving it a mild, pleasant taste. The ingredients are the star of the show in this dish. All they need is a sprinkle of salt and pepper. To think you can cook as well as you sew. You're no ordinary human, Marja. Sebek certainly is forthright. Anyone want seconds? There's plenty more where that came from. I'll have some, thank you. This soup's warming me through and through.
I could eat this all day. I'll take some more.
May I have another bowl as well? Likewise. You know, I have questions like, where in Grimm's body does all of this food go? Is his entire torso a stomach? He's so small, yet he fits so much food inside.
Actually, just bring the whole pot over.
The way you boys eat would flatter any chef. Makes it all worthwhile. Stomach with legs. Yep, right. Say, where's Idia?
Oh, he's been hiding in a corner ever since we came in.
Wait, really? Oh, what's wrong, Idia? Are you not feeling well? FL, he just doesn't like people. No, I've had a real bad case of goosebumps for a while now. If you're that cold, then come over by the fire. I've got plenty of hot food, too. It's not because of the cold. It's because you sprung a huge party on me out of nowhere. Huh? Sitting at a table with a bunch of complete strangers? I only need to imagine it to know it would be torture. I don't care about the food, and the last thing I want to do is talk to people. Nope, can't do it. Not happening. Oh, so the goosebumps are like an allergic reaction to socializing. Look, I've never been a social butterfly, and I'm never gonna be. So just run along and enjoy your vapid little party, don't worry about me. That's kind of a rude way to put it. And besides, you're not gonna have any energy tomorrow if you don't eat something. Kalla, would you mind bringing Idia something to eat? Sure, not a problem. Fruit soup? No. Bean soup. Here, I brought some bean soup. Thanks. That's hot. And it's so thick, it's more like I'm eating it than drinking it. Soup's such a rational meal, you just chug it. No need to cut anything, or mix in anything, or even bite down. I prefer efficient methods of energy intake to keep boring meal times as short as possible. I'm having flashbacks to Mr. Snail's jelly drinks.
I get the feeling that that is Idia's preferred way of eating as well. I'm not big on flavour, but it's nice to have something hot after spending so long in the cold. After all, drops in body temperature can hamper your thinking processes. You always do put an Idia spin on things. Everything here is fantastic. It's a shame my plate can only hold so much. That's why you go back for another plate, Sebek. There's an unused set of dishware on the table. You could always... Oh, wait! Sorry, but no one's supposed to use that. Are these dishes particularly valuable or something? No, they're just regular... But here we have a superstition about setting one unused place at the table. Long ago, a traveller visited a family's house and was a guest at their messy table. So they cleaned and cooked a wonderful meal for them. That story led to the popular belief that as long as you leave a plate on your table, you'll never want for food. So leave that plate alone. Very well, I'll just use another dish for my food. Or, you know, eat the food that is currently on your plate. And fill your plate again. Easy. I'll fetch one for you. I was just about to get something for myself. Get one for me, too. You guys are really going to town. It makes me feel good seeing you enjoy our traditional Harveston cooking. Is that the anime series, another? Heike. I've heard of it, but I haven't actually watched it. The party's just getting started. How about a little music to liven things up? Wow, look at her go! Granny's playing that pipe organ like a pro. I was gonna say that sounds like an organ. Oh yeah, it's got things on top of it, the thing that I thought was a piano. I guess it's an organ. She's even a talented musician! I'm realizing just how wrong I was about you, Marja. Look, Sebek has such a warm regard for humanity now. What a wonderful development. It's clearly the opposite. He couldn't care less about humans and you know it. Our parties tend to involve a lot of singing and dancing. Everyone loves playing music. Doesn't matter if they're any good at it. Do you boys play any instruments? You're welcome to join in. I felt as Sebek stopped hitting on my grandma. Right. Right. I can play the concertina. That's like an accordion, yes? Yeah, they're both free... Wow, I apparently can't say that word. Yeah, they're both free reed instruments. Oh, you certainly know your way around one of those. You think? It's probably because I used to play them at parties since I was a kid. I can't play anything complicated, but it's fun jamming with everyone. Though most often I'd dance while the grown-ups played music. Or sometimes I'd clap along with the beat. Now that is about the closest I am to musical. I can clap to a beat, but that's about it. like to play something. It's the least I can do as a thank you for everyone throwing this party in our honour. I'll take this fish-shaped flute here. Wow, he can play. Wow, you're good. I didn't know you played the flute. I've been using a bear whistle on my forays into the mountains, and it's given me a knack for woodwinds. Okay. Okay. I guess straight. You got that good from playing a bear whistle? You must possess a prodigious musical talent. I think Jade's messing with us. Who's to say? Well, I can't let myself be outdone by Jade of all people. I shall play the violin. Oh, how long have you played? I am worried for what might happen, because he's either going to be real good, or he's going to be like Goland. Hi Thomas, how you doing? This will be my first time. Okay, prepare your ears, everyone. Wait, what? I've listened to Malleus play a great deal, and I've always wanted to try it for myself. That way we can have something to talk about. I mean, how hard could it be? That was actually not as bad as I was expecting. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have ever played Hartnett Union or Alice, but I was expecting Goland levels of bad violin. And that was nowhere near that. How can it sound that bad? Knock it off, you're making my ears ring. There are some instruments you shouldn't play without practicing first. Ugh. That was so embarrassing. I wouldn't dare broach the topic with him. But at least I've gained new insight into how proficient Malleus truly is. I never knew playing the violin was so difficult. My liege is simply incredible. Would you like to try another instrument? I think I'll try the flute like Jade. Surely I can redeem myself with this. Oh no! Oh no! Sebek, how about a triangle or a tambourine? It's so loud. Talk about lung capacity. You have an aptitude for the flute, Sebek. Would you care to practice with me later? Oh, Jade. Malleus's speciality is stringed instruments. There's no point in me learning about woodwinds. You should join in, Idia. Don't worry, no one cares if you're good or not. That's kind of a big ask. Oh, come on, none of that. Get on over here. I can tell this prompt isn't going to go away till I accept. What a pain. Sebek, give me that violin. Want to bet Idia's really good. Right? Really? Very well. Okay, here goes nothing. There we go.
Wow, you can really play.
My liege would still outshine you, of course. But you're almost as impressive. Wow, Idia, you've been holding out on us. You play like a pro. You might want to watch more closely. His bow isn't quite in sync with the music. Ah, Idia! Idia! Wait a minute, that music's coming from your phone.
Ah, that's cheating.
Oop. Nightlight kicked in. Give me a sec. It's HD digital audio. No wonder it sounds so good. You really had me going there. I can't believe I was impressed with Idia for even a second. What's the point of spending years learning an instrument when you can play a pro performance at the touch of a button?
I want to play the cymbals.
Good idea, Grim. Actually, how big are the cymbals compared to Grim? I mean, I did say good idea, except that... Ow. Cease that clanging at once! We're inside, for crying out loud! Maybe go a little slower.
Slow and steady ain't my style.
Here, Grim, why don't you try these castanets? Yes, that would be a better idea.
Oh, sure. I can really jam out with these puppies.
Castanets. I'm sure I used to have a pair somewhere. A long time ago. He's getting rather into it. At least he's having fun. And also not breaking our eardrums. Okay, I don't know how much more of this I can take. Kalla, do you play any instruments? No. No, I don't, Ethel. Truthfully, no. Yeah, most people don't. You wonder how it does it without thumbs. That is a really good question, Nick. I guess you just, like, flop it about. Yeah, I mean, technically I have a Rock Band drum set, but beyond that, the closest thing to an instrument that I own is a Viking horn, and that is not music. That is just loud. Wanna dance with us then? Come on, it'll be fun. True, every band could use a dancer. I mean, I'm terrible at dancing as well, but sure. It's fun. Them young'uns sure know how to play and dance. We've still got plenty of moves ourselves. Come on, y'all, let's kick up those feet. Oh, Oh yeah, recorder. Yeah, we did learn recorder in primary school. I wasn't very good at it. And technically, we also had music lessons using keyboards when I was in secondary school, but I was also bad at that. And immensely grateful to the people who'd written the notes onto the keys, because I am tone deaf. And yikes, Thomas. That's a pity. I hope you're ready for these moves! Woohoo! Aw, bouncy bouncy Grim. Well, I'll be! Then sea cats sure are something else. Ah, I ain't no cat! I mean, Grim, you say you're not a cat, but you like tuna, and you go, ah. So... Oop, cuckoo clock. Okay, ladies and gents, it's been a blast, but we gotta wrap things up now. If you say you play an instrument, the game makes you play the flute. Oh. Yeah, I definitely can't play a flute. I'm still having fun. You heard the clock. It's 11 PM. Time to wind down. I'm sure you're all tired after the day you had, so you should turn in. I ain't tired at all. Let's keep this shindig going. Get to bed, you varmints! You can't be messing up tomorrow from lack of sleep. I don't care if you ain't tired or if you're still having fun. It's bedtime and that's that. Even apples know how to store their nutrients in the winter. That's how they get to be so good. You get it now? Not really, but fine. She really is like a whole other person when the Sledathon's involved. Thanks for throwing us this party, Grandma. It was tons of fun. Okay, everyone's left. We'd better get ready to turn in. Good idea. Pardon me, I agree with Marge's point, but we still have one thing to do before bed. Huh? You mean something friends do at a sleepover? Like a pillow fight? He clearly means a pre-bedtime workout. The girls in Sled Over Heels had pajama parties. All incorrect. We need to hold a strategy meeting. I say we take a few minutes to devise a plan for tomorrow. After all, we wouldn't want to lose to Royal Sword Academy. Ah, of course. Alright, yeah, sure. I borrowed a race rulebook from one of the villagers during the party. Let's have a quick review of the rules, shall we? Well, I'll be. Now that's what I call thinking ahead. Rule 1. If any team member is absent, the entire team is disqualified. Rule 2. The winning team is determined by the combined time of all 4 team members. Rule 3. Time is called when the tip of a plushie's nose reaches the finish line. I'm surprised it's determined by when the plushie reaches the end and not the sled or the musher. Sebek, this is a plushie sled race? The stuffed animals are the real stars. The mushers are just the power system driving them. Yeah, the Sledathon was created to honour animals. Then we'll need to destroy our opponents' plushies rather than their sleds. Jade! Jade! I'm not sure I like the direction you're going, Jade. Rule 4. If an individual is involved in a collision or crash, they are solely responsible for themselves. Then we'll have to be careful. So basically, if we make someone else crash, we won't get DQ'd for it? Precisely. The trick will be making them crash without damaging our own sleds. There's some scary smiles on this screen right now. Copy that. Huh? Rule 5. Mushers must not sled in a way that hinders other sleds. Well, that's to be expected. This means we would be allowed to set up pitfalls on the course before the race. Jade, no! Yeah, setting something up beforehand has nothing to do with the way we're sledding. Easy peasy. Exactly. Next. Now, hold on a minute. How about we try to win without any sabotage? What? All this stuff falls within the regulations. We are very specifically not cheating or glitching the game. Finding loopholes to exploit is gaming 101. Bam, I rest my case. Just because it's not in the rulebook doesn't mean that you should do it, idiot! Agreed. After all, winning is our #1 priority. Look, Royal Sword Academy picked a fight with us. They did? Yeah, they did? I don't remember them picking a fight with us. So I say we beat them fair and square and rub it in their faces. Otherwise it won't feel right. Exactly, FL. I fully agree, FL. The true joy of battle is challenging someone head-on and winning on your own merits. Otherwise the victory would ring hollow. What's the point of winning with cheap tricks? You freshmen are so dull. I mean, diligent. Ugh, such arbitrary morals. Okay then, take a look at my screen here. Is that the race course? Yeah, so it's aerial footage from a mini drone. I took it during practice today. You brought a drone with you? I wanted to get footage of some sled over heels locations, and this baby gives me a panoramic view. I never thought it'd be useful for the race, though. No wonder you had so much luggage. Wow. It's not like they keep the course under wraps. This isn't cheating. True, filming the course isn't banned. Neither are pitfalls. may I point out. Yes, but there's a big difference between those two things, Jade. Don't treat my village's Sledathon like some Night Raven College event. Alright, see you around, Heike. This footage is very handy. It's clear which parts will be the trickiest to navigate. Yes, now we can consider the course from multiple angles. We sledded through this area during practice, but I spilled out on these 3 consecutive quick turns. So what you do here is go full speed on the first corner, then brake sharply right before the curve. That way you use centrifugal force to direct your sled through the bend. It lets you make quick turns without losing much speed, and it's a great way to navigate several of them in a row. Ah yes, I am aware of this from Mario Kart. Oh, nice. That's called drifting in racing games. Yep. As I said, Mario Kart. Drifting is an actual driving technique, not just a video game thing. As far as Idia's concerned, it's a game term. Hepel, wouldn't you slip on the ice if you took a corner that fast? Yeah, sure. Understeering can happen when it's icy. So the trick is to countersteer, which realigns the vehicle. I remember that from learning to drive. I had a lesson in the snow once. That was fun and also terrifying.
I ain't got no idea what he's talking about.
I believe he's using motorsport terminology. It would appear FL's rather knowledgeable in that area. Oh yes, he did talk at length about cars and blast cycles while we were walking on Harvest Road. Yeah, I'm real big into blast cycles, so I watch a lot of races. I'm pretty familiar with driving techniques too. I've tried out racing maneuvers while sledding before, actually. I'll fill you all in on those later. They might come in handy tomorrow. Alright, I have a better grasp on the course layout. Now we shall reign supreme! Hey, Sebek, could you please stop shouting right in our ears? I am not shouting! This is a normal volume! No, it isn't, Sebek. I would beg to differ. Yeah, seriously. Fun fact. I've heard you could trigger an avalanche if you yell on a snowy mountain. Your voice is going to cause problems. As Jade said, avalanche. What a load of unscientific nonsense. Human voices are barely a whisper as far as Mother Nature's concerned. The wind whipping through the mountains is way louder. Don't believe everything you hear. I beg your pardon. I do feel better about our chances of winning, though. Okay, guys. Now that we've done that, let's hit the hay. We've got an early day tomorrow. You mean you're not going back home? Well, it'd be awful rude to ditch you guys when you came all the way out here for me. Now go on, pick whichever cot you like. We're sleeping on these? They are rather small. How am I supposed to fit on one of those? Team tall over here. People don't normally stay in the assembly hall, so it doesn't have proper beds. We borrowed some cots from folks nearby, but they must have been for people of shorter stature. Grim and I will be fine, but I guess you guys won't be able to comfortably fit on one. You think yours will be big enough, Kalla? Okay, so the people complaining are a lot taller than I am. Well, Jade is very tall. Wait, how? I want to look up heights. Out of interest. Huh. See, the thing is, Ephel's quite a bit shorter than I am. But also the others are taller than I am. I'm 5'7". So like, I'm not that much short. 5'7" was, I believe, 170 centimeters. And the shortest of that tall set is Idia at 183. Ethel at 156. I'm basically halfway between Idia and Ethel in height. That doesn't help me. I think the eels are long in the water. Right? I think my feet might stick out, Ethel. Just a little bit. I wonder what y'all eat to get so tall. Can't you just stick two cots end to end and lie on them that way? You can do that? Sorry guys, I think you're just gonna have to spread out some blankets and take the floor. Well, there's nothing for it. I don't mind at all. I'll take one of the small cots. It'll be fine if I just curl up. I mean, that is what I was thinking, Idia. You just curl up a little bit. Alrighty, then I'll turn out the lights. Good night, Evie.
Wait, hold up, I've got an emergency here.
What's wrong, Grim?
I'm hungry. I need a late night snack.
You're hungry again already, Grim? You just ate a whole feast. Go to sleep. Good night, guys. was gonna say, who's snoring? No, it's Grimm's stomach. Guys, am I the only one who can't sleep with Grimm's stomach growling up a storm? Maybe it would muffle the sound if we gave him more blankets. Are you advocating for smothering him, Jade?
My stomach would still be empty. That ain't gonna help.
Why are you laughing? Sorry, it was just funny to me. I've always wanted to do stuff like this with friends. I think I mentioned how there weren't any kids my age around here when I was growing up, so I just played with the adults. That's why I was so happy when my cousin was born. It was like, finally, someone younger than me. But even the cutest baby is still a baby. There's too much of an age gap for us to play together. I'm having such a blast with you guys. You didn't have anyone your age around, I suppose you were alone in that sepia-toned picture on the wall in your house as well. What picture are you talking about again? I know you brought it up after we'd changed clothes, but I don't remember any picture of me like that. That's his grandma, isn't it? It was on your living room wall. Quite a striking photo, really. You were wearing a dress. Yes, it was a lovely portrait. Very charming. Wait, I know what picture you mean. That's not me. It's my grandma when she was young. Wait, what? Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Alright, next book. That is some long eels. Long eels, huh? It's finally time for the big race. Can't you feel the tension? I certainly can. You don't look very tense at all, Jade.
Hey, Sebek. You've been shivering this whole time. Still not used to the cold, eh?
I'm not shivering. I'm simply trembling with anticipation for our victory. I mean, he's going to be shivering later, given that they're racing through the night. Come over here, Ethel. What is it, Grandma? And I want you to wear this. What? But it's your cloak. Why are you giving it to me? You used to love this cloak when you were little. You would always pat it and get all bright-eyed whenever I wore it. I guess I did, huh? That takes me back. I sewed it myself. It's a traditional part of our apple palms. And I've worn it in plenty of Sledathons myself.
Wow, Granny was a musher?
Well, yeah, that's why she gets so excited about it. Oh yes, I was our team leader as a matter of fact. We never lost a race back then, even when we were up against more than 100 teams. I was actually kind of famous back in those days. It's a little embarrassing to say now. They even made a cartoon years later based on my sled team. Hey dear, hey dear. Oh wait, I'm sorry, what? Are you talking about Beauty sleeping, the main team in Sled Over Heels? That's the one! You're pretty well informed for a young'un. So that means that sorry, no. So that means that FL's grandma is the inspiration for I, the team leader. What? She is? Dude, she's best girl by far. FL, your friends keep flirting with your grandma. Would you autograph my Slide Over Heels guidebook? And can I take a picture with you? Goodness, what's all this now? So, FL's grandmother inspired the Slide Over Heels anime. How very interesting. This is the best anime pilgrimage ever! It's 10 billion levels beyond cool! I'm so glad I came to Harveston. FL, I want you to wear the cloak I always did when I won my races. I retailed it a bit last night to make sure it would fit. Golly, I'm touched. Thanks a bunch, Mima. So cute! So cute! It's so warm and cozy. And it fits just right. The apple and flower embroidery is incredible too. You look just like a picture. My little grandbaby's all grown up. Mima, are you crying? No, silly. The snow's reflecting the sun into my eyes, that's all. Look at the lovely snowflakes on the shoulders. This truly is an exquisite cloak. And I hope FL comes home for you eventually, Thomas. I hope so. You're looking more gallant already, FL. I'm sure it shall further kindle your spirit. Yo, it's just like the cloak I wears. Yes, obviously, Lydia. Looking good. Thanks, that's nice of you to say. I'm tickled pink you like it so much, FL. Tear up the snow. Yeah, I hope you also managed to get him, Nick. You're waiting for the free 10 key from Ruggy's birthday, aren't you? The race will begin in 30 minutes. It's nearly time. Listen up, boys. You better much like you mean it. If you lose, you're all on apple peeling duty. You... Scary Granny's back again. She's even more hyped up than yesterday. Well, it is the big day. Harveston's honor is riding on your shoulders. You got that, Ethel? Yep, I'm in it to win it. Hey, those Royal Sword Academy guys are over there. 1, 2, 3, go! I won! Yes, I'm in. I was wondering how we were going to deal with the fact that there are 7 dwarves and a 4-man team. It appears they're playing for it. What are you guessing's coming next month then, Thomas? I'm guessing the second Fairy Gala event. But I'm not sure what else. Guess I'm racing. Guess I'm racing now. Oh boy, this is gonna be embarrassing. Yeah, Timmy is cute, isn't he? That's our 4 racers. They used rock, paper, scissors to determine their team. They appear to be quite laid back about all this. Meanwhile, we were training and planning all day and night. We're the 7 Swords! 4 of us may be competing, but we're always a team of 7. Yeah! Again with the cringy friendship junk. They never fail to irritate. Oh, there's the Night Raven College group. Hello there. We'll see you on the racetrack. You mean you'll see us far ahead in the distance as you eat our dust? Whatever, you guys are toast. Come on, Grum, don't be a poor sport. All Sledathon participants, please line up at the starting line. Okay guys, let's get to our places. You boys better tear up the snow, you hear? We'll be taking the bus to the first pit stop, so we'll see you there. You better win! You can do it. Thanks, we'll do you proud. The race will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Let's go! Woohoo! Yeah! You're not gonna pass me! Think again! Oh my! Grum and Epal took off at full speed! Oof, IRL hot-blooded archetypes are so cringe. And calling Epal's granny best girl wasn't cringe, idiot! We should be mindful of our pacing. Now this is a race! I shall match their speed! Sounds like fun! Not you too, Hop! So half of our team is the speed. And half of our team is pacing themselves. All 4 of them just slowed to a crawl. We caught up right away. Sustaining a full sprint must really drain your physical and magical reserves. Crumb, Hop, let's pull back on the speed a little. Alright. The 7 swords have slowed down. What's our play now, Epal? We're in the lead, so I say we widen the gap. Follow me, everyone, single file. I assume you're thinking the Forerunner will reduce wind resistance for the others, correct? Also snow resistance, Jade. If you're sledding in his tracks, it'll be easier as well. Yeah, it's a racing technique called slipstreaming. Interesting. Since you and Sebek were both going at full speed, allow me to take the 4. Very well, Jade. I'll follow behind you. Hey, this is nice. It's as if the sled in front is just carrying me along. I guess I'll bring up the rear. Whoa, talk about easy. It's like we got the VIP seats out of the wind. It may be easy back here, but the person in front has to invest extra magic to push their plushie against the wind. I mean, if you keep doing it like this and swap who's in front every so often, then everyone gets a break, and everyone gets a time of doing all the work. So I'll have to take turns at the front. I'll be leading you all for a while. Do make sure to keep up. Oh. Oof. Did Sebek just sled into the back of you, Jade, or...? Nope. Jade just smacks into a tree branch above the course. Oh, our team's too tall. Team too tall. Tallness backfiring, yes. The 7 swords aren't going to have that problem. Yeah! Yeah! Oh no, Sebek an idiot hits it too! Guys! You're just too tall, I tell you what! Maybe the staff should do a better job at clearing the course of obstacles. We genuinely don't get people as tall as you. These guys need to pay attention and remember to duck. And we're back in the lead! Woo woo! Hope you don't mind eating my dust. Hey, they just overtook us. And now more teams are passing us. The 7 swords have taken the lead. The Apple Lanterns have dropped to 5th place. Come on, Apple, you can do better than that. Is there anything we can do? Oh, there's plenty you can do. Alright, folks. We gotta get to that pit stop on the double. We'll give the boys a pep talk when they get there. Ooh, twist tune. Ah, we need to catch back up. Yeah. Sebek, what's wrong? You just stopped. My plushie's come apart. Say what? Oh no, you're right. One of its legs tore off. Yeah, squirrels have philo durability. You can't keep them going at top speed for long or else this happens. What? I didn't know that! Oh, I didn't mention it? You did not. I mean, actually, he did mention it, just not to Sebek. He mentioned it to you, Jade. My plushie will only be able to slowly limp if it can move at all. How far to the pit stop where Marge is waiting? It's still a ways out. Hold on, I'll sew the leg back on. I've got a sewing kit in my pouch. First put the cotton back in, then sew up the tear. You're rather good at this, FL. I'm self-taught, but I know how to mend a tear. I used to get a whole lot of clothes. No, I used to get a lot of holes in my clothes, what with how much I ran around as a kid. It happened so much, I just started mending them myself. My stitches aren't the prettiest, but they're sturdy. Is there anything I can do? really. But merely standing around watching doesn't sit right with me. Very well, I shall cheer you on. Let's go! No, L-E-T-S-G-O. That's the way we spell let's go. Go, FL. Go, 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 FL. Join me, Idia. Idia is looking less than impressed. Why? You are partially at fault for not warning Sebek about the squirrel's durability. In fact, I'll join you as a show of goodwill. L-E-T-S-G-O. That's the way we spell let's go. Go, FL. Go, 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 FL. L-E-T-S-G-O. Yep. Go, FL. Could you please stop? You're making this harder. Done! It's all fixed up, Sebek. Fantastic! My squishy is as good as new. That is certainly a word, Sebek. Thank you, FL. What now? I believe it's a portmanteau of squirrel and plushie. I guess you really like that plushie, huh? And to think you complained about the squirrel at first. It's not what you think. I'm simply overjoyed that we don't have to quit the race. Alright, time to get back out there and catch up to the 7 swords. Alright, twist tune. Oh, look how cute they are! And of course I missed the first note because I was too focused on that adorable rabbit. Oop. There's the 7 swords, I think. Yep, I can see Timmy. I got distracted again and I dropped a note. Just easy, but the plushies are distracting, right? Look at that little bounce, 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 bounce rabbit. Neither of the twist tunes came up, so you got to play with a dark screen. Oh no! SS with a dark screen as well. That's impressive. We've reached the pit stop, guys. Let's hop off our sleds and pay Kalla a visit. We got here around the same time as the 7 swords, it seems. Hey guys, how's the race going? We're in second. The Apple Lantern's got ahead of us. If someone on that team knows what they're doing. They're pretty good. We'll have to push harder in the second half. Here's your... what did you call it again? A mid-race snack. Thanks, Toby. You boys managed to pull in front of the pack again. Well done. Now just need to stay on your toes and keep the lead. Right, we had a bit of trouble on the course actually. Sebek's plushie came apart. What? I patched it up and got it going again, but could you take a look at it? Can do. Fork over the squirrel, Sebek. Here you are. Is it all right? Let's see here. Oh, those are some strong stitches. You did pretty good for working in the dark, Ethel. Yes, thank you again, Ethel. I'll reinforce the seams to be on the safe side. Give me just a minute. Thank you, Miss Marcher. I appreciate it. Oh, you're addressing her respectfully now. The only reason I've made it this far is because of the squishy Miss Marger made for me. She is a highly capable individual deserving of respect. You are a man of extremes, Sebek. No need to be so formal, Sebek. Just call me Marger. No need to be formal? Huh. They're getting along fabulously now, aren't they? See you later, Night Raven College team! So awkward being in the lead! It's so awkward being in the lead. Hey, the 7 swords just took off! Okay, the squirrel's good to go. Now get on back out there! Kalla, could you give us our snacks now? Sure thing. I'll be cheering you all the way to the finish line. Thanks. I'll endeavour not to let you down. Come on, guys, let's hurry. Phew, we're back on track. We'd better hustle if we want to catch up to the 7 swords. Let's keep sledding while we eat. Ah, they made me a sandwich. Smoked salmon on a baguette. Oh, that sounds nice. I like smoked salmon. It's not smoked, actually. It's brined. I mean, that also sounds tasty. We take raw salmon and brine it for days in a mixture of salt, sugar, pepper, and dill. I heard that back in the old days, people used to bury brined salmon in the sand to ferment it. Mine's got mushrooms sautéed in butter. I am less interested in that sandwich. But actually, mushrooms sautéed in butter might be quite nice. I've never had them prepared like that, so... I believe they're chanterelles. All on generous slices of whole grain rye bread. I'm tasting a veritable medley of grains. Sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, oats, flax seeds, some sesame seeds for good measure. Ah. A seeded bread. Not my favourite. Mine's a nice simple ham and cheese sandwich. Perfect for eating with one hand. I'll take that sandwich! I've got pancakes. I take it back. I'll take what Ethel's having. It's unusual to see square pancakes rather than circular ones. Round here we bake pancakes in the oven instead of frying them on the stove. Interesting. And at my house we cook them in the fireplace. They come out all nice and tender, almost like a thick pudding. We'd best not dwell on our meal too long. Just wolf it down and keep going. You'll have it all. Yeah. I would try the mushrooms. Just because I haven't had them prepared like that. And it might be okay. Right, eyes on the prize. With cocoa flavour pancakes. That does sound good, Thomas. How can you yawn at such a critical juncture? Weaklings, the lot of you. Was that perchance a yawn, Sebek? Yeah. We're bound to get a little sleepy since we've been sledding all night. But we're in the home stretch. The sun's gonna come up soon. It's been quite a while since we had our snack. Yes, I'm getting hungry again. Likewise. Y'all are just gonna have to stick it out. We're almost at the finish line. You know, I'm surprised they don't have, like, a thermos of something. Like, hot chocolate or soup. That would be perfect for this sort of thing. I still don't see the 7 swords. What's our plan? Time for a big push to try and catch up. Let's kick things up a notch. Ethel, shall I take over for you at the 4? I'm good for now. We can swap in another 10 minutes. Alright. What's that? My word! Ah! What are you doing, Sebek? Why are you flooring it? I told you I was fine. Wait, he's coming right at me. Move! Sebek? What? Sebek just rammed into Ethel's sled and sent him flying? What's the big idea? Whoa! A tree just fell right where I was a second ago. Oh, I get it now. You knocked me out of harm's way. It's not unusual for trees to collapse under the weight of snow in the mountains during winter. What a violent way to rescue someone. Thanks, Sebek. Wait, where's Sebek? You lived this time, Krogman. I mean, I'm not sure, because I think he might be, under the snow. It's entirely possible he got hit by a tree. Farewell, Sebek, you'll be somewhat missed. Sebek! Where are you? I don't see him, and I'm not hearing a response. He must have gotten thrown off course when he hit you. It's too dark for us to surmise his whereabouts. And the wind is so loud it's drowning out our voices. What do we do? Shouldn't we keep racing? Sebek won't need our help getting back on course. He's got, like, a pure stamina build. But the final tally includes all of our finishing times. What if he has to drop out of the race? Yes, but if we don't get moving soon, we'll never catch up to the 7 swords. There's a chance Sebek will recover on his own, but there's no chance we'll win if we search for him. I say we keep moving, unless we're willing to concede victory, which would change things. Look, guys! I think we should all look for Sebek together. What? That would be extremely inefficient. You're such a kind soul, Ethel. Actually, I have an idea, and I think it's our only shot at winning. Well, if you've got a plan, I'm down. I wish I'd seen Sebek's SR even once. In the 2 tenfolds I did specifically to try and get it. Me too. You were the most serious about winning, so if you're this insistent now, you must have a sound idea. Epel! Where are you? Oh, he's alive. No answer. How could this happen? I went careening off course when I slammed into Epel's sled. And now I've fallen into some deep pit in the woods. Thankfully, I managed to break my fall by grabbing onto some ivy vines, but my sled got smashed to pieces when it fell. Well, I don't think Sebek's getting back in the race. At least I still have my squishy, but it's hardly useful on its own. Actually, no, we don't need the sled, we just need the squishy to cross this. He's got me saying it now. I could climb out easily with a regular rope, but this ivy will snap if I tug too hard on it. If only my liege were here, he'd just fly down elegantly without even using a broom. I suppose calling for help is my only option. And, thankfully for Sebek, he's got quite some lungs on him. I'm gonna turn away from the microphone to do this. I don't wanna... I don't wanna deafen you guys. Apple! What in blazes? He did make an avalanche. Why is there rumbling? Don't tell me. Avalanche! Sebek's gotta be that way. I don't think he wants to sled towards the avalanche. You thought I was going to sneeze or cough, not yell. Well, yes, I would also turn away if I was doing that. I mean, I would also turn off my microphone if I could. I hope I wasn't too loud. Is it an avalanche? Oh no, the shaking is making the vines start to tear. Sebek, are you there? Apple, I'm here! Sebek, I hear you. There he is, he's stuck in a pit. Hydia, Jade, grab the rope from your sleds. We're pulling you up, Sebek. Boy, talk about the nick of time. The avalanche started when I called for help. What a surprise that was. Dude, are you kidding? How loud is your voice, Sebek? Sounds like people yelling and causing avalanches isn't unscientific nonsense now, is it? Sebek, all this happened because you saved me. I'm so sorry. I was merely repaying you for repairing my squishy. Now we're even. Think nothing more of it. Classic Sebek. Glad to see you're okay. My sled is broken, however. I fear that despite your valiant rescue, I won't be able to continue on. No, we can't give up just yet. But the Seven Swords will be crossing the finish line any minute now. There's no way we can turn this around with our current strategy. We would need to do something drastic. That's just what I had in mind. Oh yes, you mentioned having a plan that you said was our only shot. Are we gonna take a shortcut? You got that right. Oh, another twist tune. There's a ravine at the other end of these woods. It's a huge shortcut if we can jump across it. Well, that's a Mario Kart, thing, if ever there was one. And then we just might be able to head off the Seven Swords at the finish line. Intriguing. So if we take the ravine shortcut, we'll still have a chance of winning. It's a good thing we have someone on our team who's familiar with Mount Muln. Wait a minute, my sled is still broken. You can ride on mine with me. But I won't be on my sled when I cross the finish line. But that's not what the rules say. Our finishing time is determined by when our plushies reach the finish line. As long as you and your squirrel are with me, we can both be on my sled. I see you're about exploiting the loopholes now. So we still have a shot because Sebek carefully safeguarded his squirrel plush. Only issue is, the ravine's real wide. You mean like, it'll be bad news if we fall? Real bad news. It's so deep you can't see the bottom. And you're considering it! Cool, in that case I'm out. Very well, I shall stake our victory on your plan, Ethel. I won't let you down. Really? Do you guys just read way too much manga or what? There's no way we're doing this, right, Jade? You'd say well over 30 hours for this game. I'd say more than 30 hours. I mean, book 6. I mean, book 6 just from chapter 66 to the end took me just over 10. And that's like, that's like not even the entire book 6. I'm willing to try it if it means a chance at winning. Let's jump the ravine. What? So you guys would just leave me here? Wouldn't it be more fun to take the shot? If you don't want to be left behind, then come with us. Fine. In the interest of not being that guy, I'll do it. My squishy is too damaged to run, so I'll carry it. Alright, let's move. Kalla, Grim and Grandma are all waiting for us at the finish. Are you all with me? Certainly. You skip the story when you play and experience it here because I voice act it. That's nice. Yeah, this would definitely take less time if I wasn't voice acting it. I guess. Get a move on, Bunny Rabbit. Mush! Are you alright, Ethel? I must be adding extra weight to the sled. I'm good. I might not be super strong or the most powerful mage, but I've been sledding in these parts since I was a kid. I know what I'm doing. Plus, no one's got more moxie than me. Well said. I'll shore up your magic by channeling my own into your rabbit. Let's go! Epel, I can see the ravine coming up. Guys, that is a monster gap. It's much wider than I imagined. Do you really think we can make it, Epel? This seems ill-advised, to say the least. I got this! Everybody line up behind me, single file. I'll create a slipstream for the rest of you. That should give you a speed boost. Just build up your speed and jump. But... we're gonna make it! What's one stupid cliff anyway? I ain't some prim, meek little honour student. I'm the poison apple of the Thermia family! Dude, this isn't the kind of jump we can make through the power of burning passion. Quit your belly aching, you all y'all ain't worth a hoot! I beg your pardon. I'm so teed up I could spit! What? FL is fully in accent mode. Ah, dropped a note. They're flying! Incoming! We made it! We crossed the ravine! Good job, guys. Good job. Yeah, Hunter, that would be the downside of playing on a PC emulator. You wouldn't be able to do the twist tunes very well. The final stretch, here we come! Yippee! All those people at the finish line. It's embarrassment sitting over there. Hey, I think I just heard the apple lanterns. Don't be ridiculous. They're way behind us. We left them in the dust. Don't count them out just yet, Crumb. It's not over till it's over, you know.
You're so paranoid, Dominic. No one's gonna pass us at this point. We got this race on lock. I don't think so. We are winning this. What in the world? Where are they? Chrome, look up. They're coming in from the sky. The Apple Lanterns have made a dramatic leap over the ravine. Huh? I don't believe it! The Apple Lanterns have landed on the course ahead of the Seven Swords! They passed us? Yes, we pulled ahead! We're doing it! We're actually winning! Sebek, is everyone still with us? Yes, Idia and Jade are right behind you. Alright, it's 100 meters to the finish line. Pedal to the metal. Yeah. Oh, that didn't sound good. What in tarnation? My rabbit plushie just popped at seams. What? But how? Probably because it was pulling 2 people. It was under a lot of strain when we jumped that ravine. Ah, I'm gonna crash into Apple. Stop, reindeer! Whoa, whoa! Oh no, I was following too close, I can't avoid them. They're going to hit us! Crunch. The Apple Lanterns have all crashed. They're just 20 meters from the finish line. Talk about brutal. And the Seven Swords are coming in hot. Make a break for the finish line. One last push. Give it all you've got. Someone hide me, please. Woo! Let's tear it up. Don't stop now, FL. Hang in there. Get up. No one of your sleds busted. Just grab your plushie and run for it. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We don't need the sleds. It's 20 meters. Just skip your plushie and run! Come on, guys, you're right there! Run! Meemaw, guys, I ain't gonna lose this race thing, damn it! Stop talking and move! Fine. One last pre-wipe DPS race. Let's sprint for it. Ah! Ah! Ooh, how's it gonna end? How's it gonna end? Incredible! Both teams have crossed the finish line, but which team won? It's gonna be a photo finish. Someone's gonna have done it by a nose. Like a horse race, right? Because it's all about the plushie's nose getting over the line. Yeah, those mini-games from Book 6 were painful. And I haven't even attempted the higher levels of them. After careful review of the footage, we've determined that first place goes to the Seven Swords. We won! Darn it. We lost. To Royal Sword Academy. We let them turn things around at the last possible moment. I don't think I've run that much in years. This is why I shouldn't do stuff I'm bad at.
Let's give them all a big round of applause! Shame our team didn't come in first, but boy was that inspiring! What a touching show of friendship! It sure was something else. You young'uns fought the good fight. Friendship? That's the last thing we have! These people are off their rockers! Idiot, you wound me. You're telling me we're not friends? To think that we're meeting this applause from second place. Yes, it's terribly embarrassing.
Hey guys, good racing out there! You really gave us a run for our money at the end.
Yeah, totally! We had such a fun time!
It was a solid race from start to finish. Everyone was so focused on sledding fast. We didn't even consider crossing the finish line on foot. That was pure genius.
This stinks. Literal runs for their money. They don't have to gloat about it. I'm sure they didn't mean anything by it. That makes it worse, actually. Agreed. Well, time to give the victors a little congratulatory smooch. Bring those foreheads over here. We missed out on granny kisses.
Now we've got a whole year of good luck.
I couldn't ask for anything better.
Man, we lost to Royal Sword Academy. Hey, Belle, you would have won it if I'd been racing, you know.
Grim, that is not the thing to say.
What's the matter?
You okay, Ethel? Ethel looks rather upset. Yes, he was more invested in the Sledathon than any of us. Hey, I just remembered something. What now? Can't you see this isn't the time for random interjections? What was all that stuff Ethel was saying when we made the jump? Your guess is as good as mine. From context, I'd guess it was something along the lines of, let's give it our best. Yeah, it wasn't even close to that, Jade. But, let's go with that. Or maybe something like, time to push as hard as we can. Maybe it was some ancient incantation that the rest of us don't know. Somehow I doubt that. I don't think we should ask Ethel about it right now, so why don't we ask Marja? Pardon me, Marja. Could you tell us what Quitcha Bellyaking ye idjit means? Oh, that means stop whining, you idiot. Huh? What about all y'all ain't worth a hoot? That's saying you guys are worthless. What? And I'm so teed off I could spit? It means I'm so angry I could spit. It's a figure of speech, you see. Huh? Dude, Ephel's kinda scary. Yes, we've seen a new side of him today. Indeed we have. Yeah, when he's all fired up, Ethel is a little scary. But not as scary as some of you guys. And by some of you guys, I mean specifically Jade. But I guess that's a different kind of scary. To them it's like gibberish. Yeah, it does make Bill's comments about it make more sense when these guys don't understand it at all. Maybe I'm just too used to living in a country with a lot of accents, some of which are very thick. Like, I've never met another British person who I couldn't more or less understand. Even if they're, like, Scottish or Cornish or Geordie. Come on, Sonnet. Hepel. I'm sorry we didn't win, Mima. You won all those races and I didn't live up to that. Everyone in town expected better from us. Kalla and Grim were cheering for us. It just really gets my goat. You did good, Ethel. Huh? You boys pulled out all the stops. Why, there hasn't been a race that exciting in decades. You made this Sledathon to remember. Thank you, Ethel. Oh, Mima. It's too bad you lost, but what an amazing finish. Thanks, Kalla. I'm flattered. Alright, boys. Let's see if we can turn those frowns upside down. Feast your eyes on that. Wow, get a load of the sunrise. Ooh. That feeling you get when you and your friends watch the sunrise after finishing a race? That's something only racers can enjoy. You're right, it's absolutely beautiful. A truly unforgettable spectacle. It's warming my weary body after a long night of racing. I should record this. I guess our Harveston trip's almost over. It's been wonderful to be back. And boy, was it ever a ride. I kinda want to yell out into the sunrise right now. I know what you mean. Likewise. Agreed. Okay, let's do it together. On my cue. 1, 2, 3. That must be Sebek's trash sled over there. And so teed off! The end. Yes. Shout your anger into the sunrise. Idiot has officially joined the roster. Jade has officially joined the roster. And that's all there is to it. Okay then. Thank you very much for coming. It's been fun. If you're new here and you've enjoyed your time, please consider subscribing to the channel. can also follow me on social media, which is linked below. The streaming schedule is posted over there and also over here on YouTube and community tab. And yeah, the next scheduled stream is Friday at 7 PM, and that's going to be back to Monochrome Mobius. Although the next thing that'll turn up on my on my channel will be on Wednesday, and that's going to be my pulls for Ruggy's new birthday card. Which, yes, I'm not going to be doing that live, I'm afraid. Just how the timing works. If Ruggy arrives early, I might pull more on the Harveston banner. But we'll see. So, yeah. Hope to see you around another time. Once again, thanks for coming. And this is Kalla signing out. See ya. Bye bye.